What is going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Culture Cafe podcast with a few nerds talking all things about comic books, superheroes, movies, TV shows, cool stuff, fun stuff, great stuff. I am Vinny Fredericks. With me, as always, Mr. Zach Niles,
Hey,
Mr. Joey Kingsley,
What's up, guys?
and we're back at it to chat a little bit about Zach's comics of the week, um, a sneak peek into Zach's life as a comic book author, another friendly debate between me and Joey that is definitely not one-sided, and overall, just all the great stuff throughout the week, Secret Wars, Doomsday updates, all that great stuff. But I guess without further ado, Zach, you want to let the people know what topic you chose for us today?
alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. So, in episode 1 or 2, I talked about how I was reading Civil War 2, which isn't really a continuation of Civil War 1. It's just more or less another superhero Civil War, where they disagree on the topic. And I was like, wow, I think it'd be really fun if I had Joey and Vinny debate like we're in the MC or the Marvel universe, right? Like we're real people experiencing this Iron Man and Captain America beef that's happening in real time. So I thought that'd be a fun debate. So in this instance, right, you're just they're debating it, and I'm gonna see whose side I would pick, unbiased. So Vinny is Iron Man, Team Iron Man, and Joey is Team Cap. And yeah, so gentlemen, whenever you guys are ready, I will give you each 5 minutes to state your case. And yeah, we'll go from there. Joey, are you ready?
Uh, for those listening, Joey just left. He got he got a little intimidated by the debate starting.
That's
It's
so
because you called on him first.
yeah, I know. Cause wait, who did you go? Did you go last week or did Joey go last week?
Joey went first last week.
All right, all right. Then you go first. Then when he comes back. Oh man, but well, Vinny, I mean, we'll wait for Joey to come back, but we can let's just say right now, out of 10, what do you give Wonder Man? Because you and
What
I
do I
both.
give Wonder Man out of 10? Probably an 8. I thought it was a very fresh, just a fresh new look from an MCU show. It didn't really feel like your typical superhero show. It kind of felt like more like I was watching WandaVision again. Obviously, two very different shows, but
Oh, you compare it to WandaVision. I
yeah, I
like
just feel
that.
like it was a lot more sitcom-y, a lot more y- acting based rather than action based, and I liked it. I thought Ben Kingsley as Trevor Slattery stole the show.
He did. He
He's
did.
one of my favorite Marvel characters now. It's just everything from his accent to his word choice. It's just something about them being in peril and him going, "Splendid."
Oh, wait, pause it, Vinny. Pause it. The king is back. The king has
All
returned.
right, wait. Put your phone sideways, Joey.
Hmm?
But
Put it better sideways.
I don't know, I'm getting yelled at to put you in landscape orientation. See, but now you're sideways, so I don't know. Is your what's it called thing screen locked on your phone? I don't know. It not important. One day, one day the people will be able to see Joey's face and not just his chest. I mean,
No.
when I post the clips and it's just Joey on screen, it is his whole face.
Yeah, no, it's just what it's not. It's
But
just like
it honestly, it's kind of funny. It looks like we make almost like a cat dog, where like I'm one head and then our body is
I'm
Joey's
between.
body and then
Yeah,
our
I'm
cat's head
between.
is at the bottom.
That's
That's how
hilarious.
good of a podcast we are. We're one
We are
We're
cohesive.
one, we're
we
one
are one.
soul.
Uh, So Joey, prior to you leaving, I said you were gonna go first because Vinny went first last time. So I'll let you, Joey, defend or say your points on being Team Captain America in the Marvel Universe.
No, let's do it.
All right, hold on. Let me start the 5 minute timer. Okay, hold on. All right, Joey, let me know when you're ready. Three, two, one. Timer goes.
do it. All right. So I'm gonna be honest. This was like a lot of my first media, like first time actually looking at this like comic, like for like fully through compared to like the movies and everything like
Nice.
that. So
Nice.
like it was a little bit. It was a cool little like um comparison. See kind of like what they pulled and what they because in most of Marvel, it's not like the movies. It's not really like to a T what they do in the comics, but they like try to like splash stuff in there. So it is cool to see stuff like that. But like um, I 100% get Cap's point and why he went off on his own and started that group. Um, in that I feel like having a identity is just I don't know, secret a life cut between the two. Is just it's kind of needed. I don't know. I feel like that's just how life. It just I don't know. The villains knowing who the heroes are, I feel like puts everyone at risk. And I do get the point of if they got to know who they are, the heroes should know who the villains are at that point. It should be a equal sides, equal road. Everyone should get to know who everyone is. I 100% get the side of Tony, but I feel like he has a little bit more to gain from being a known person because it's Tony Stark. I know it's in the comics. It's not. I believe I can't say I've like read every Iron Man iteration, but I'm pretty sure his identity isn't really known a lot more in the comics. It's more a Marvel cinematic thing that they changed that he's known more, and it's become more adapted over time that he's like actually known. So I guess that isn't as big, but for somebody as like Tony Stark who has that pull, who is a millionaire or a billionaire or whatever, who's a philanthropist, whatever you want to call him, I feel like he has a lot more to gain from that compared to a guy like Captain America, who's just dude, not a dude, but like he's a soldier at the end of the day. It's not gonna help him as much, I guess. The whole situation that started it is also horrible. At the end of the day, 900 people, terrible, awful. There's got to be some sort of repercussion for that, and 100%, I think something should be set up for the heroes to be monitored, not monitored, but like
Wait, wait,
that
Joey,
sounds so
wait,
good.
Joey, pause. Are you
Automatic.
defending? You're supposed to. You're supposed to be defending Captain
Yeah,
America.
no, I just completely just
I tried to. I'm like, wait. I was like, what
my
the
fault video. I just helped you. I give it a little alley oop, but no.
Hey, bro.
I got you, gang. No, 100%. Um, no, I do. But for Captain America's side, I do understand that where he's coming from. So, but we don't have time.
fuck? You got a minute 40.
Yeah, bro.
Joey,
Uh,
give me some good points about Cap and how he,
Don't
went
know.
into went into
no,
that
no, no, no,
position.
no, no, no. I don't. I'm good looks. Good looks. No. I will say the ending to the whole saga did I think it was a needed thing to have not needed, but I think it did show Cap a different side of it. And I think that is something that he did learn that he I don't think he was fully um like I don't know what I'm trying to say with him with Cap. I 100% do. Yeah, no, I'm folding. I'm folding. I can't. I tried to read up and tried to like look into more on Civil War, and it is kind of crazy that I will say, not trying to spoil anything for people who haven't
Dude, it's been out for
looked
like
at the
20
second
years.
one,
You can
right?
spoil it.
No, yeah, it's
The
been out
comic's
for a
been out for
minute.
20 years. You can you can spoil it.
No, Tony Stark's on both sides of these conflicts. Like, what does that say? I don't know, bro. Like, what is Tony? What's Tony's true intentions? I don't know with all this. I feel like Tony's mentality is much more compared to Caps. I feel like Caps is much more like I was saying. He's just a dude at the end of the day. He came from humble beginnings, so I saw
Good
Vinny
ending
start
there.
smirking, and I was just like, "Nah, like, I'm gonna fold, bro."
All right.
Uh, I didn't do Cap no justice. I will say the whole storyline in the comics is definitely better than the. I think
Oh yeah.
that's just a given, but like
It's a great story.
it's cool. Like we were talking about the other week, it's just comics have a lot more to do, have a lot more like a free reign. So it's a lot. It's cool to see all like the team ups and shit like that. So
No, yeah. I mean,
time
yeah.
time to fry me.
No, totally. No, I read like the entire thing. There were like I think like 10 different side comic series that were all included in
Yeah.
Civil War. Like I read all of it.
So
I read every single issue of Civil War.
no, I like the I do like the part with Spider Man. Uh, like revealing his identity was pretty cool. Obviously, it's I know they like didn't they like retcon that now like in a lot of the comics they made it so
Well,
Yeah, so he
yeah,
did,
at the end
yeah.
of it, Spider-Man does get his identity secret again through some dark
Yeah.
magic.
mhm.
All right.
So
All right, boys. Benny, you're up.
When you-
All right, let me know when you're ready and I'll give you a countdown.
I think I'm ready.
All right, three, two, one. Your 5 minute timer starts.
All right. First of all, this whole war was so avoidable if there was just some accountability from the start. One, why in the damn hell do these super teens have a reality show? There's no need for that. All right, you got superpowers. You don't need a reality show. You can be a superhero. I'm sure you save a guy, you save a hot dog vendor from a mugger, and I'm sure he'll give you free hot dogs for life. You don't need a reality show. And then they get this inflated ego and think they can take down what's his name, who ends up causing the explosion in
Mm-hmm.
Stanford.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, 600 people died because these superpowered beings, for whatever reason, felt they needed a reality show and thought they were invincible. So there's no accountability there. So avoidable. Obviously, the logical next step is to come up with a solution that you have these superpowered beings a little bit more under control. You know, you're not throwing them in jail, but there needs to be some sort of accountability. You can't just, because you have superpowers, roam the earth acting like you own the bitch. All right, at some point, someone's got to step in and get them in line. So the accountability, one thing. Two, we as people in the United States, it's a democracy. So obviously, if something like that were to happen in our lives, obviously there's no superpowered beings, I think. But if something like that happened, these beings from this reality show should face consequences. How can they face consequences if no one knows their identity? I mean, you look at the team, and Team Iron Man is just filled with logical thinkers. You have Reed Richards, the smartest man alive. Hank Pym, again, one of the smartest men alive. You know, you have obviously Tony Stark heading all this. So you have people that have good hearts and logical minds. And I think that at the end of the day, does make sense to some people. At the end of the day, they were trying to do the right thing. Of course, some didn't agree, those being Captain America and others, but at the end of the day, Tony and such were trying to do the right thing. And that's why, by the end of it, Cap looks around as he's beating up Tony Stark. Why do you think random construction workers come in and start beating up on Cap? It's because they're on Team Iron Man. The public feels safer with Tony Stark's plan. That's why Cap surrenders by the end of it. That's why he allows himself to be arrested, so on and so forth. I mean, you gotta think that what Tony Stark was trying to do was pure of heart and with good intentions if Spider-Man is willing to unveil his secret identity just because that's what it would take to be on Team Iron Man. I feel like that says a lot in itself. Just that he was willing to do that because, it made sense. If superpowered beings are going to be able to go around doing what they do, there's got to be some sort of accountability and there's got to be some consequences when things go wrong. If Spider-Man accidentally, causes a car crash, he should face some consequences. If he's got a giant sticky web in the middle of the street that causes a 10-car pileup, he should have to deal with that. You can't just run away because I was trying to save this kitten that was in a tree. It doesn't work like that. So, there's a reason that at the end of the day, Team Cap dissolved and Cap turned himself in. They were causing more harm than good. And on that note, at the end of the day, it was an attempt to prevent further damage. No one's perfect, and it's hard to come up with solutions to problems such as the Stanford incident. But had there been some guidelines in place, then perhaps those 600 people would still be alive.
I add that Reed's wife left him after this, so I feel like that cancels that whole point. Sue was out there, but bro, I don't know, man.
Yeah, Sue straight up left him.
She wasn't too hype.
Johnny did.
Nah. It's it was the lurement of Namor the Submariner.
No,
as soon as they came up,
it was Namor's fault.
It was the water, bro. I don't. Stop, man.
It was that damn green Speedo.
Yeah, bro. I don't know, little wings on the feet, bro.
I mean, boys, that was great.
I got smoked. I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't.
No, Joey, don't be. Yeah, 100%. You started.
I felt really locked in there.
No, listen. It's okay. I mean, I'm making you guys do research outside of this. I appreciate. I appreciate the effort, nonetheless. All right. Civil War 2, Joey, you are team. Shit, what did I say? Did I say you're Captain Marvel or did I say you're Team Iron Man? No, I think I said, Joey, you're Team Iron Man. And Vinny, you're Team Captain Marvel.
No, I'm Team Iron Man again.
Oh, that's hilarious. Okay.
That's my dog.
And I was going to say, I got it.
I can't believe you didn't even bring up the fact that Tony Stark literally had to recruit villains to his team because all the heroes left him.
I'm going to be honest, I completely forgot about that. I'm now mentioning that.
And also the fact that him and fucking Reed made a cyborg Thor that killed their.
Yeah, that literally wiped them boys out.
Bro. Killed Gigantor.
Yeah, bro.
It was Goliath.
Bro left that man, but also that had Spider-Man being like, oh shit, like
he switched Team Cap. I think.
I know, but I wasn't gonna mention that.
No, 100%.
That in no way sways why.
No,
that would be blasphemous.
It does make a lot of sense though. Like in the end.
Oh yeah, no, dude, that part in the comics was really good. When he finally switched, it was pretty awesome. Because there was a point where I forgot what Peter was trying to do, but he was inside Stark Towers. Tony knew something. He goes, Pete, what are you doing? And then it just like delves into chaos, dude. It was so
They
good.
when they fought in his office or something like that, right?
Something like that, yeah. It was so good. And he had to run away from Iron Man and someone else. But yeah, no, it's like it was intense, dude. Like reading all that, dude, because it's just like it was friend against friend. It's intense.
We gotta do a next time we're in Albany. We gotta do a little run to the comic store up
Coming
here.
in a couple weeks, I think.
Yeah, I'm with it.
We can vlog.
So I'll keep yeah, we can do a vlog. A vlog, dude. Hell yeah. But alright, well, on that note, boys, I will grab my comic book stack of the week.
Mhm.
So I
Do
was
we?
in Portland, Maine. I was in what?
Hmm?
I
Oh
was in
no, no, no.
Portland. Oh, you're good. No, so I was in Portland, Maine this weekend, and I went to Casablanca Comics in Portland, Maine, and it was a really nice shop. And they were doing a little donations. You can buy some comics and donate to some charity. So I was doing that, and these are the comics I got. So first, this Superman.
Wow.
This says kindness is the new punk
Uh,
rock, or
is
something like that.
is that Superman when he was a part of Green Day?
Yeah. And then
Punk
I
rock.
got Ultimate
Super punk.
Spider-Man number 126. Yeah,
Hmm. That
yeah,
looks
yeah. I thought
crazy.
that was sick. I got that for $1.
That
And then
was
and then I got, of course, Magneto aura farming.
got you. Oh my god,
Love that.
Bro,
that's insane.
he is aura farming, dude. Vinny, you're gonna like this one. This is the Amazing Spider-Man annual number 1.
Love it.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Love that art style.
it was so good. And then, so my one of my favorite comic book artists is Peach Momoko. She does like very like watercolor. So I got Ultimate X-Men 2 and 3. Got 2 and then 3 right here. Really good. I'm excited for the fourth. Then and then I got a Wonder Man story.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah. So that's the stack of the week. I actually have framed the comic. I probably should have showed this off, but I framed the comic book. But it's a Batman: The Killing Joke, fat Facsimile. I think that's how you pronounce it. Yeah, yeah. So that's the stack of the
Nice.
week.
Very good haul.
Yeah, but this Saturday though, my local comic shop they're doing this thing called like a comic swap. I don't know. I've never heard of it. Never done it. But it's like you bring your comics, and if people have like a booth or something set up, like they'll trade with you. Essentially, from my understanding, they trade with you. So I
Nice.
have like a stack of graphic novels that I'm just gonna go and swap. I probably won't do it for single issues, only because like, oh, I have so many boxes, dude. Ugh, God. And it's just like I don't want to go through every single issue and be like, yeah, I'll give this one up. I feel like silly.
You could bring 50 copies of the basket and trade that with them.
That would actually be really good marketing.
It would be. It'd get your comic book out there.
Mhm.
Right. Yeah, it would
Everyone
add
needs
it to
to be
someone's
smart.
collection. It's actually, yeah. Well, you know what? The basket expected fall of 2026, maybe.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So watch out for it. I don't really know how I'm gonna get it up and going. I guess, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. Probably Kickstarter. But I've never done Kickstarter before, so. But yeah. I mean, yeah. I'm excited. I'm excited for the comic book. I mean, it's like I
Yeah, I
thought
like
of the
that
idea
character.
when I what?
I like the character design.
Yeah, it's fun.
I'm a big fan of that.
It's fun. And it's like it's super cool when you kind of I just thought of these characters one day, loosely based off of my friends in high school. It's like it's cool. It's cool, and I remember before I left for Washington, I had the idea that I wanted to write a book. So I'm like, I mean, it's free. You know, like it's free for me to write it, so why not, right? I had like story arcs, I had plots, and then I was like, hey, getting a book published is really hard. Like writing it, yeah, okay, that's like it's like the first stepping stone, but actually like getting all that kinks out, yeah, that sounds like a nightmare. So I was like, you know what? How about I try comic books? I was like, why not? It's easier. It's more bite size. So originally, I had a completely different idea that was based in Vermont, and then I joined this Vermont comic book creators group. Right, I met like one of the heads of it or something like that, and I basically posted a message, and I was like, hey, I have some stories. I don't know how this works, but let me know if you want to collaborate. And this guy, his name's Mike Cribbs. Mike Cribbs Art on Instagram. He reached out, and yeah, man, he committed to it, and I'm forever grateful for that guy because he's a great artist. Yeah,
That's cool. That's super. Like a connection you're gonna have for a while too. That's very cool.
yeah, and like I have plans for like a spin-off. I have plans for.
Is there going to be a Civil War basket
I I could.
or the Basket Wars?
Basket Wars.
See, I feel like the basket war would be like, oh man, that's hilarious. That's actually really funny. See, I don't
Could be
know.
inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it would have to be around for like a couple years. I feel like I would have to introduce more heroes for it to actually like make sense. But no, I have a spin-off planned. I have I have a sequel that was teased, or that will be teased at the end of issue 5 of the story.
That sounds.
And yeah, I think I have a location set. Vinny will find this very funny, but I think the location will be set in Plattsburgh, New York.
Yeah. Oh my god,
And
the basket's going to get kicked out of Bono's. The basket goes to Retro on a Saturday night.
on a Sunday night.
God.
Basement gets kicked out by the bouncer.
So funny. No, so yeah, I mean that's just the idea I have is that's going to take place up in the up in the great city of Plattsburgh. But yeah, so I
That's going
mean
to be fun.
yeah, I mean, there's a lot of content out there to see mostly on Mike's handle. He posts a lot. He's better at it than I am. I don't know how to like make videos like he does. So yeah, go check him out if you want to stay updated with the basket. I think right now he is doing a 3-page comic that I that I wrote in like 5 minutes. Because my local comic shop, they do like an indie comic spotlight magazine every year, and so I wrote a little 3-page thing, and yeah, I hope I could get that put into the magazine. But anyways, he'll probably post that on his socials, and so stay tuned for that.
All right.
I'm hyped, bro.
Looking forward to that release.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be great. Oh yeah. Hey,
Speaking of
guys, my goal this weekend when I go to the comic book shop, I'm gonna swap you both and get one of you guys each a graphic novel to read.
I'll be
We're gonna
with.
have a little book club section instead of a debate. You guys are gonna have to tell me about the
Going to
comic
become a
book.
book club podcast.
I would be
See, not even
opposed.
not even a pod. It's just like see, my segments are just gonna change. I got the debates going right now, but I'm gonna give you guys comics to book read to book club.
I'll
And
be like, I find them like, there's like Cumbies that I have right near my work. There's just a thing of comics chilling, and I just look just in
Like
sleeves.
zombies?
Yeah, no,
At
you,
gas
want,
station, you're getting
you,
comics.
bro. Hold on, I have
what are you
two
talking
of
What?
them. I have them with me. Hold on.
Does Cumbies have a comic book?
Yeah, hold
Does
on.
Cumberland Farms the gas station?
Yes.
He's
You buy
I,
gas.
I gotta visit this Cumbies because I don't know if I believe this.
I got two.
gonna pull out like, yeah, this is like a $3,000 comic book.
Detective Comics. Damn. And then
Where do you get that from?
Legends of the Dark Knight.
It's awesome.
Yeah,
Why is there a Cumberland Farms selling comic
bro.
books?
I have no idea, bro. I was
I
just
need
like, I
more
walked.
info on this.
They've had them for a while, like for like a
Like,
couple
hold on. Do
months.
they have a whole section that's just a bunch of comic books, or
It's just like a little like box, like a little like plastic like display thing, and it's just sitting in there. And like I've always seen them, and every time like every couple like times I go in there, I look, I flip through them. I bought these a minute ago. I asked the dude, and he was just like, "Yeah, not a lot of people. Like some people buy them, but not like too many people. But like they're only
Are they
like
his?
a couple
Like,
bucks." Hmm?
did he just? Are they the cashiers? He just brings them in so people.
I don't. I'm curious. Like I don't know. They seem pretty. Like I haven't even opened
it's
this
like
one.
one of those book boxes where you take a book, you drop a book.
Mm-hmm. But it's straight
That's
just
actually
comics,
that's
bro.
actually a fun idea. I like that. That's a fun idea.
Yeah. Uh, Joey,
What do
did you
you
finish Wonder Man?
Yeah, no, I did.
Okay.
You did.
Okay. So we can talk about Wonder
Oh,
Man.
all right.
If we
First
could,
things first.
I
Rating.
do have one freaking to like Zach saying the Aura Farm with Magneto. R.I.P. New Jersey. I'm sorry. Like from what
Dude,
was
dude, I'm
what
so
came out.
excited to watch New Jersey get leveled.
Yeah,
Like
that's gonna
just
be crazy.
That's gonna be
like
hilarious, dude.
I've seen a tweet where it's just like he might not even be talking about Doomsday, guys. He could be talking about the next Lord of the Rings. Gollum is from New Jersey. I was like, yeah, no, that is true. It's like, there's a
Gollum's
Welcome
from
to
New
possibility.
Detroit,
Jersey.
Jersey.
Just my God, bro. No, that should be pretty cool. I was thinking about that when he said Aura farming. I was just like, he's going to be hitting some crazy
Dude,
poets.
he is, bro.
Yeah, I hear Magneto and Sentry are supposed to be the MVPs
Hmm.
of Doomsday.
I'm hyped to see more Sentry. He should be pretty cool.
Yeah, dude. Great actor, great character.
Yeah, we didn't see enough. I mean, I guess we saw a good amount in Thunderbolts, but I would have liked to see more of
Not
just
really, dude.
Sentry
We saw
being
the
Sentry.
friendship movie, dude. That's what we saw.
I meant to send it. There's a guy on Twitter I saw maybe because in the comics I guess there's a scene where him and Wonder Man where he's holding Wonder Man up, like flying in, and somebody made an MCU version, like drew it out. It looked so cool. But
Oh, that's awesome.
yeah,
Of
but
Falcon and Wonder Man kissing.
uh now wait, wait, wait. I want to see if
Wait,
that in the
on that's on
reply.
Black Mirror?
The people that didn't listen to the last episode of the podcast are probably so confused by that.
Okay, what?
No, listen, you guys just gotta see that episode on Black Mirror, dude.
I
You just
honestly
gotta
might
watch
watch it
it.
because I see other people talking about it online since
You
Wonder
just
Man
gotta
came out.
watch it. It's like so crazy, dude. But I love Black Mirror. It's so good. Black Mirror is top tier TV, dude. Because there are just some funny episodes, dude. Crazy episodes.
I've seen a couple of them. I feel like just like in passing, but that's a good segue. I feel like to the Wonder Man. Then shit. No, that right with him talking about him and Falcon, but holy hell, that's a
And Trevor.
where does that
So
rank for you
Joey,
guys?
Joey, what's your initial rating of Wonder Man? What would you give it out of 10?
I was I wasn't too sure at first it was gonna be as because I saw like all the things about how it was good, and I was like, shoot, like I don't want to get too bought in, and after the first couple episodes, and episode 4 was probably like I think everyone that was probably a lot of people's favorite episode. Hashtag where's Josh Gad?
That was so funny, dude.
I
Where's my
love
first
that.
man? But no, I enjoyed it. It was a good Marvel show. I hope we get more of him. I hope we get more of Trevor. I hope we get a very. It seems like the DODC is or DOD is a big um player now in the MCU with mutants come in, and if they're going to be big in Spider-Man, I would assume they're probably going to pop into Daredevil if it's all like fun on to New York City with Spider-Man. I'm curious. We're in for some very very good acting, and what's his name? Isn't Trammell? I forgot his full name. I'll have to pull it up. But the guy who's supposed to be the leader of the DoD is I think he's going to be a really good actor. I think he's going to
Yeah,
be
I did
solid.
see that he
Mm.
got casted.
He's going to be a solid
And
actor.
I mean, without getting too much into the finale, in case anyone watching or listening hasn't watched it, we know that there's more the DODC has been doing, and more, I guess, just more the opportunity for more people to get introduced through
Mhm.
the DODC. Like they are probably going to be a big part. They may play a big factor in storylines with the X-Men and everything, which I think would be pretty cool to see a different version of, you know, Sentinels being made and whatnot compared to, like, we already kind of got that with X-Men '97. Like, we've seen the classic Oliver Trask, and even in the old movies, the Fox movies, you know, we we did see the generic Sentinel creation storyline. We've seen it played out. So I'd be intrigued to see a different one involving the Department of Damage Control and how they end up creating Sentinels, if that's the route they go.
No, totally. And I think I think the Department of Damage Control. I think they were a great threat. Right? It's not like another superhero or anything. It's just like the government. Like
Yes,
I like that. It felt very like street level. But
Mm-hmm.
like dude, like some of the emotional moments in that show are so good. Like I think to your point, Joey, like after the Doorman episode, like I think the series gets 10 times better.
Yeah.
Like that uh transition from the news story to Simon's phone was so good
hmm
because he was like stunned. He was like, "Oh God!" Like the doorman clause. Like I thought that was so good, and like, oh yeah, dude, I give that show like a solid 9 because I had no expectations for it. I don't know anything about Wonder Man besides that 5 issue comic I read, but it was kind of odd. But um,
It just felt like with this one, they cared more about having a good story than good action.
mhm.
Because there wasn't that much action in this movie or in this show. There wasn't a final boss fight or anything, which I think worked in their favor.
Mhm.
Yeah,
It went off the typical path of finale episode has big boss fight.
it brought us in the characters, which I enjoyed. I
Yeah,
felt
I
excited.
love the character now.
Oh yeah, I'm excited to see him more.
Yeah, and it's just impressive how Trevor Slattery went from a hated character in Iron Man 3 because
Mhm.
it was a stupid decision, for the Mandarin to just be an actor this whole time and have Justin Hammer be the main villain all along, or whatever.
Archie Hammer.
And yeah, and but either way, the fact that they were able to turn him around into now being one of the best characters in Marvel,
hmm
I love that, and I'm glad they took that risk in Shang-Chi because there was no need for him to be in that movie. That he has nothing to do with Shang-Chi. But the fact that he somehow winds up with him,
hmm it was cool.
yeah. I mean, I
Oh
guess
yeah.
it does kind of relate because he pretended to lead the Ten Rings, and Shang-Chi's dad was the Ten Rings. But either way,
Oh no, Shang-Chi's dad was the Mandarin.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But like,
That was-
but like, what I mean is, they didn't need to bring Ben Kingsley back for that movie. They could have written him off and like established Shang-Chi's dad as the real Mandarin without even casting him. But they
Well,
brought him back.
well, he was like a prisoner, right?
Yeah, he was in the Mandarin's prison.
Yeah, dude, that was hilarious.
Exactly.
that was
That's what I
random.
mean. They
Be
took
there.
that risk to, try to add that comedic factor to Shang-Chi, and it worked out so well. And then you give him this opportunity in Wonder Man, and they knocked it out of the park with his character.
No, totally. I think they brought him back in such a relevant way to where like most audience members will be like, "Oh shit, I completely forgot about this guy," and then he just like kind of appears in like a pretty relevant, fairly recent MCU movie. Yeah, no, yeah, great role, great
I hope we
acting.
get more of that type of cat, like just people we just don't expect just popping up. Especially if we're about to end this like era or whatever we're doing. I'm hoping we can get more stuff like that.
Yeah, like I'm trying to see. I don't even know. I'm trying to see who's a character that could pop up out of nowhere.
She-Hulk.
Haven't seen in a
Yeah,
minute
I'm
yet.
trying to see Shield. No, I'm trying to see Whiplash come out of nowhere and go, "I want my bud."
What blurred?
Imagine Whiplash pops up in Doomsday, going up to Doom and is like, "Hey, I want my bud," and then
It's like
Doom
what?
gives him his bird. So he could be part of Team Doom if he gets his bird.
I mean, if he's let Varian, he probably respects it. He's like, I got a bunch of birds, and just gives it to him. Like, I feel like there's got to be some. It's out towards Russia. There's got to be some mutual respect. I don't know, a little bit. No, probably not. He's gonna whoop him. I would assume, but he's gonna
Do
kill a
you,
lot of people.
do you guys think that Doomsday is just gonna be a compilation of Doctor Doom just soloing people?
I
Probably.
hope that's how they start it. I hope it starts with him
Because
just wiping out people.
I think he's winning. I do think it's gonna end with him winning. I think we all know it's probably gonna end with him winning, and then
I
we're
know,
gonna
but
get into
like
Secret Wars.
I know I've
But
mentioned it before, but I don't want it to be a Infinity War and Endgame two.
yeah,
You know, like I want it to be different. But like I feel like there's only so many ways you can write this type of story.
yeah, that is true.
Especially with no real context either leading up to it.
Yeah, we really like that's why like this whole that they want to split it into two, like or Secret Wars they want to split into in this movie. Like they've been like we haven't seen too much with it. Like I'm curious. We gotta. I feel like that's what they're banking on. Is a lot of people are like us, like kind of confused and are like, oh, I have to see it to see what's going on. And now, hopefully they get us hooked. And I have faith. I think it's gonna be. I saw somebody talking about will it be better than like a 7.5, and I'm like,
I feel like it's gotta be.
yeah, I feel like
I
The
seven and a half.
Russo
hope
brothers have
so.
the Russo brothers have never directed a bad Marvel movie.
And like I
They've
have,
directed some of the best.
Mm.
I have my faith. I think for sure in these guys.
Yeah. I also feel like there's just going to be like it's a fine line they're going to have to walk between the nostalgia baiting and actually having a good movie.
Hmm.
But I think they're going to be able to write a good movie with characters we haven't seen in a while and find a way to bring them all together. And you know, they're just going to like you're saying, I have faith in the Russos to figure out a way to make it all connect, but not in a stupid way. Not in like a
I hope it's not a Stranger Things situation.
Yeah, where they're just kind of doing it on the fly. Like,
Yeah, where it's just gonna be really bad.
yeah, we're just like, no.
dude. If it does somehow end up being bad, then it Marvel
Cook.
Studios is cooked.
Mm.
But I don't
I
think.
mean,
I feel like the nostalgia will be enough, but also not overpowering to the point where that's the only reason. Like it'll still have rewatchability. It'll be nostalgic, but it'll still have rewatchability.
they're paying Downey too much money, man, for him. Like, I was watching something before this, and they mentioned like he could be playing multiple characters. Like, we don't know. Like, he could be playing like he could be doing like multiple versions of Doom, or like he could do like uh like
Period Iron Man or something.
yeah, or like clips like of before, like during the Infinity Saga that like maybe we didn't see, and it's him playing Tony or something like that. Like they have something big, I'm hoping, involved, and I don't know, man. I'll give them some leave. We haven't seen anything. That's the thing. It's so
Hmm.
hard to judge off of what we've seen.
And we're probably not going to see anything for a bit because the trailers are allegedly not coming out during the Super Bowl.
which I such a fumble, such a fumble.
Yeah. When are we gonna get a Spider-Man trailer? The movie literally comes out in 4 months or 5 months.
Really?
It comes out in
Mhm.
July.
Yeah,
Wow.
And we haven't gotten a teaser, we haven't gotten a trailer. No, all we got was a suit reveal.
and a leak
Yeah.
trailer wasn't even like really didn't really give us much. It sucked.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I
okay.
see at this point, like they could give me absolutely nothing, and I think I would be more interested in going to see it instead of seeing like 14 teaser trailers where they get like an extra little line or like you
Mhm.
see big wheel on the screen to get people more excited. Like teaser trailers
Like I'm
has to
not
be.
I'm not loving how much of Doomsday is getting rumored already. Like they're saying, "Oh, this character is going to fight this character in Doomsday." Like I don't want to know that. I just want
Yeah.
to see it happen on the screen. I don't want the movie. I don't need to know the whole plot of the movie just based on what people are hearing and seeing beforehand and whatnot. Little
Mhm.
stuff like that. If I just like I've seen ones where it'll be like this character fights Wolverine or this character fights Tobey Maguire Spider Man, and I'm like I'd rather just see it happen.
Yeah, I'd rather just. But then I feel like there's also that like fact of like seeing it before and then happening in the movie. You're like, oh shit, I've seen something about that. You're like,
Oh, it's
or
that big.
like,
That big.
yeah, that he's doing the thing. They're doing the thing. Like, I do get it though, because it's like they're working hard on this, and it's like we don't, yeah, they don't want us to hear about this type of stuff. So I do get that side of it.
I just feel like yeah, I feel like it's big enough to the point where they could drop one trailer and be fine. They don't need to drop all of this.
Hype
Uh,
for it.
yeah, they don't need to give us that much. Just one simple trailer, show us what Doom is going to look like. Boom, the theater will be packed.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Like people are gonna go watch it whether you show off trailers or not. You just have to you might just have to let people know it is coming out. But like people already know it's coming out, so it's like it's fine.
Imagine they just never did anything and all of a sudden you just go to the movie theater and see, "Oh, Doomsday's playing."
Like,
Dude,
like
that's
oh
how I
shit.
felt when Impractical Jokers movie came out, dude. I was like, oh, this is a thing, and then I watched it.
Was that the one where they were on the road trip in the bus?
Yeah, dude, it was
Yeah.
so
Yeah, I remember
stupid.
watching that.
Yeah, yeah. Man,
Good
I just
times.
after Wonder Man, like my expectations aren't super high, but like because oh, that was so good. I feel like we won't get anything that good for a while.
I think Daredevil Born Again season 2 will be good.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
saw what's his name, the actor that plays Bullseye, whatever his name is. Somebody asked him how good he thought Born Again season 2 was, and I wish I could find the quote. He basically said, "Have you ever seen?" Or he was like, "Anyone that was in the room and watched their first child be born, this is better." Like word.
I tip it. I'm curious what he means. I gotta see that.
What do you mean by that?
That's what I want to know. That's what I
Yeah,
gotta see.
yeah. Wilson Bethel on Daredevil Born Again season 2. Are there people out there who've been there for the birth of their first child? It's better than that.
It's kind of an outrageous comparison, but go off, I guess.
Hey,
Oh,
it
dang.
better be good then. I think it will be good. The
I
Yeah.
mean,
last like 3 episodes of season 1 where the new showrunners took control, they were immensely better. So
oh, they were
having a
so
full
good.
season of those writers, I think is gonna be really good.
You didn't like the Miss Marvel's dad episode? I like the mention of Miss Marvel, dude, but
That I did like
I was kind of
that.
pissed she didn't show up.
That was fun. Yeah.
Bro, if
I
they're
don't,
about to
Yeah,
blow
the
up
whole
New
White
Jersey,
Tiger
she's gonna
storyline was
keep.
stupid.
It is. It was so like all around, and I just didn't like it, bro.
And then they
I,
said, "Bam, you're dead."
then Punisher just popped in, and I'm
dude,
hyped for him and Spider Man.
I love John Bernthal. Dude, I think that guy is hilarious.
He's
Him,
awesome.
him and Spider Man is going to be so funny watching them interact.
Oh, it's gonna be so good, dude.
We're gonna have
Bro,
that,
let me
and then
tell you
like the
something.
same month we're gonna have I think him and Tom interacting in the Odyssey. I'm pretty sure. I think that's July too. If I'm not mistaken.
Travis Scott.
Yeah, Travis Scott.
Yeah,
That
Travis
still baffles
Scott.
me. It's
That
still.
is so funny.
I'm hyped to see the Odyssey just because I want to see who these random celebrities are. Like, why is Travis Scott in the Odyssey? Who is he playing?
I think a storyteller or something. I don't know.
Yeah, some
But
like
like, why?
Christopher Nolan. I'm because I feel like Nolan could make me a good actor. Like I'm curious what he could do with Travis Scott. Like he has like a little bit of
No, it's
experience.
kind of real, bro. He also hired Roderick from Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
Yeah, actually,
Roderick is in this movie.
No, no, no. But he was in Oppenheimer.
I like that.
he knows his stuff. I like watching his There's like interviews that they'll do. Like he did one with Ryan Coogler with Sinners where they watched. It was like one of those ones where you can go and watch it with them, and then they like talk for a little bit about the movie, and it's just so cool hearing like Nolan's like outlook on like filmmaking and stuff like that. It's well worth watches if you have time. They're like an hour, but it's just like dope hearing them like go back and forth about like film stuff or like hearing him goes back and forth to the guy from who made Dune. That was really cool. That was very great watches if you have time. But
Dude, what is Ryan Coogler's next project gonna be, dude? He's so good.
Black Panther 2 or
yeah,
3.
or yeah, Black Panther 3 probably.
I don't think
Yeah,
that's not confirmed, but that would be pretty sick.
he has to do Sinners again.
He does.
Yeah,
No,
More sinners.
yeah, but I heard it's gonna be like a gangster movie, and I'm like, yeah, like I liked it. I
I'd
like
see
the
one
I'm
concept.
time.
hyped. I still have to watch Sinners.
Still haven't
Uh,
seen it,
no, dude. Have not had the time. Probably
so
no. I have had the time. I don't know. I didn't
so
see it when it was super hyped up when it was in theaters, and now the hype has kind of died down, and I'm just like, nah.
The
what do
music
we win
for it
I
awards?
is
will watch it. I
addicting.
will watch it soon.
What do we won awards?
That and I think he's a really good director. I think by
He's
because Denzel
he's good.
what's his Denzel Washington supposed to be in Black Panther 3, so
Yeah.
Oh, dude, Denzel Washington is so funny to me, dude.
are we getting
Like,
a no, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, my fault.
no, you're good, dude. Like Denzel Washington in interviews, he'll just be like, someone's like, "What's your favorite movie?" He's like, "I don't watch movies." Like
I
it's
am
so
movies.
unnecessary.
I don't
Like,
watch
oh,
movies. I
word.
am them.
He's like, "Man, I don't watch movies, man." And they're like, "Oh, okay."
Can you just answer the question? Just give us what yours.
Hey, just
Yeah,
like
it's
don't
okay.
answer the question.
Here's some good ones.
Like, dude, you can just make something up, dude. Just
Yeah, at that point.
just make something up. Who
Yeah.
cares?
Then like bullshitting or wasting the guy's time. Like, damn, man.
I
Just doing
mean,
their job.
I guess I don't know. I don't know. It's a fair conversation. Like, would he be wasting the guy's time regardless if he was just like said I don't know, Goodwill Hunting or something? Just like
Yeah.
a,
It's just
like would it
K-pop
be good
demon
or
hunter.
what?
It's like what?
Demon.
Like what? Like all right, that's that.
Oh man.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. I don't know. Like, I think I don't know if I asked you guys this. Like, you guys know Letterboxd?
I've heard of it. I've been meaning to download. That's the one where you watch movies and like, I guess rate them.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. And no, so if you guys had Letterboxd, what would your guys' top four movies be? Like your
Oh,
favorite?
Just in general, top 4 favorites.
Yeah, just like yeah.
and if you want to go first, you can. I'm
Oh,
like,
that's so difficult. I guess um, Coach Carter.
All right, good movie.
I know this is gonna be a hot take, but I'm gonna say No Way Home. I know there's better
Yeah,
Marvel movies out there, but the childhood dream of seeing the three Spider-Mans on screen together. Will always have that in, my top few movies. Um, Man, two more. I guess I'd have to say, geez, this is tough. I'm trying to think of other sports movies that I love. The Longest Yard is just one of my favorites.
Oh, that's
It was
good.
one of my favorites growing up, the Adam
Yeah,
Sandler version.
yeah, that's a good one.
And then if I had to pick a fourth, I know there's a lot that I'm forgetting here, but I guess if I had to pick a fourth, I'd probably go. I want to say Into the Spider Verse, but I don't want to have two Spider Man movies in my top four.
Hmm.
But I'm struggling to really think of. And you know what? No, no, no. This is going to be an extremely hot take, but the Benchwarmers.
Really, that high? Like where you would call it like a
I,
favorite?
yeah, dude, the Benchwarmers. I can quote that entire movie to you from start to finish right now. That was my favorite movie growing up. It remains one of my favorites. I'll admit, the last like 30 to 40 minutes of it is kind of stale. All the funny parts to me are in the first two-thirds, three-quarters of the movie, but
Fair.
it carries so well.
It's really funny.
You're still out. You're still fat. Like, come on. We are cops. We're Navy SEALs. See?
It is an amazing movie.
I think of the one too where David Spade's like, where David Spade's like, oh, guys, like leaving the video store. He talks to the boss. He's like, "Hey, Ernie, I'm leaving." He's like, "I don't even know who
I don't
you
even know
are."
who you
That
are.
was before Hose, dude.
I smell cinnamon rolls. Like, come on, such a great movie. What's it called? When when they drill the kid in the chest in the beginning with the baseball, and then the other kid comes back and farts in his face for revenge.
Yeah, that's
Ah,
really funny.
Uh,
such a great movie. But yeah, that'd be my top four.
That's pretty good. All right, Joey, what about you, man?
so my four would probably be um not Into the Spider Verse, or is that the first one, Into the Spider Verse?
Yeah.
That'd be probably up there. I get the feeling I get from that and Across the Spider Verse is just insane. Like dopamine I get every time I watch those movies is insane. I think it's the animation, the acting or the voicing, the voiceover is so good. Everything with it. I'm so hyped for the next one. I'll interchangeable for that. I think we gotta throw in Remember the Titans. This is one of my favorite ones of all time. With Dead South. That's although he that was one I was thinking of. I think when every time I think of him, I gotta put the Batman. Probably I've watched that movie so many times. I used to be because I still do love The Dark Knight, and that is like they're like head to head, but just everything from the Batman is just like I don't know something about it. The aura off of that Batman is fire. The story is sick. The world's awesome. It's just everything I wanted in a Batman film. So I think that's got to be in there. And I'm gonna round out the top four with. I was trying to think of a funny movie to put in there. Oh, actually, I just found it. I think number four, like Mike with Bow Wow. That really would watch because I'm trying to think like all the movies when I was younger that I would love. This was like definitely up there. It was like one I always would watch it. Always wanted to play basketball afterwards. Not very good, but we still it got us wanted to hoop. Made me feel like I was Michael Jordan. So it was cool. Honorable mention. I will say Dune. Was like I always wanted to see that movie in like theaters. And then one more because I'm on the Dune thing, Star Wars, Revenge of the Sith. That was there's too many. too many that are fighting for a spot, and I feel bad not including Star Wars now. That's gonna haunt me. That is going to haunt me. Not putting Revenge of the Sith in there, but I think I'd somehow put that in there. Zach, I need to know yours. I need to know from a ball knower. I feel like you know ball when it comes to movies.
All right, you boys ready for my top four on Letterbox? I actually have Letterbox, so
I want to get one. Is it like a free?
Yeah, I'm good.
yeah.
I've
Just
been
create
trying
an
to watch
account.
movies for sure. Let's see. Ooh.
But so my top four, I wanted when I first did it, I wanted to make sure I had like four different genres that I could, you know, like kind of give you my broad range. So my first one, which is a horror movie, I did Hereditary.
Mm.
That is my favorite horror movie. It's so good, so great. My second one, I think, which is like, oh well, okay. Technically, the second one's like a comic book action movie, but the second one is Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
Mm.
I don't
Mm.
know if you guys have ever seen that movie. I love that movie, near and dear.
I need to watch that again. I did way back, but I don't remember any of it.
No, it's so good. I love that movie. And then my third one, which is a comedy, is The 40-Year-Old Virgin, starring Steve Carell. I think that movie is hilarious. I
Did you
can
buy
watch
it
that
for?
movie over and over again. It is so funny. It is like, oh, it's such a good comedy, dude. Oh, did I haven't really been I haven't been playing Fortnite much. I've been playing Marvel Rivals more, but next time I hop on Fort, and if it's on there, I would have
Yeah.
if I played Fortnite more consistently, I probably would have gone Michael Scott because I love Steve Carell. Michael Scott is like probably one of my favorite like fictional characters. I just think he's so funny, but he's like
Mhm.
such a good character.
Yeah, it's like you feel for him. And you're like, I like Mike, but like at the same time, you're like, I hate him
Yeah,
sometimes. like, fuck, why'd you say that, Michael?
no, totally. It's like I feel like your life would be better if you had Michael Scott as a friend.
Yeah, no, 100%. It's
And
great.
I will take that to my grave. Your life would be better if you had Michael Scott as a friend, dude. Because
hmm
he's just so funny, dude.
He's awesome. Like I
Oh
love
man,
going. No, sorry, I didn't mean to
yeah.
get you
And
cut.
then my number four is Hot Fuzz. If you guys have ever seen Hot Fuzz, I love Hot Fuzz, dude. I think that movie is so fun. It's so funny. It's just so good, dude. It's a really good like murder mystery like buddy cop movie. Like I love it.
You know what's one that I should have thrown on as an honorable mention?
Mm.
White Chicks.
I've never actually seen White Chicks
That's
before.
oh, that's a great one.
I've never seen it,
No,
but
definitely recommend.
yeah, I don't. Off the top of my head, I don't have like an honorable mention. I don't know. Like I don't know. I don't know. Me and my girlfriend we watch a lot of like Disney Pixar, and like I love the movie Soul. Like I thought that movie was amazing. Uh, yeah, so I'll say honorable mention is Soul. I really like that movie, and Coco. Coco's also really good. But yeah, yeah,
I guess this means me and Joey will have to make our own letterboxed.
yes. Yeah.
We'll keep
Make
updating our
one.
top
That's your
fours.
guys' homework. Make your letterbox, and yeah, and let me know if you choose a definitive.
Yes, sir. Well, Joey left before you could give his homework assignment, so guess he's not doing it. Um, well, I hope everybody enjoyed the latest episode of the Culture Cafe. Once again, check us out social media, the Culture_Cafe. We'll keep on bringing you guys the latest in comic news and opinions on a weekly basis, and yeah, we'll keep on having fun doing it. So, like I said, hope you guys enjoy. Hit that like, subscribe, all that great stuff. Vinny Fredericks, Zach Niles, Joey Kingsley may pop back in before I finish this outro. I'm drawing it out a little bit to see, giving him another 5 seconds. And it looks like Joey's not going to be able to say goodbye to everyone on this fine evening. But, He would. He would wish you all a great night and say that, hey, you should stay tuned for the next episode. The next debate is going to be even better.
Yes.
Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. We'll be back with more next week from the Culture Cafe. Peace out. Oh, never mind. There he is. Joey, say goodbye to the people.
Have a good one, guys. Sorry for the technical issues again. Have a good one, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. We had fun. Couple nerds out.
Joey, your homework for next week is to make a letterbox and tell me definitively what your
Oh,
top 4 are.
I'm with
And then I
that.
have to
I'm
vote
so
for
with
you.
that. I'm gonna actually set one up after we get off
That's
of
what
this,
I'm doing.
so we can try that. All right, bet. Let's do it.
All right.
There we go. All right. Hope you guys enjoyed. We'll be back at it
All
very
right.
shortly. Peace
You
out.
guys.
Bye.